Hello everybody, welcome back to Comic Studio, and where today I'm at Syrupy's account that we're gonna be accessed right over here to Undertale Comic Studio, which is I'm going to be accessed for today because I am absolutely back to Comic Studio as well, like back to him as well. The first thing that we review for this cookie run, and the next thing is the Danganronpa, or like these things. Danganronpa, I mean Danganronpa Comic Studio. And now let's just jump right over here, but unfortunately I have nothing for the terrible words to do as we'll be scrolled down will be much more inappropriate like this, like anything that before. So this is gonna be the last day that we're absolutely reviewing for this comic in this month as well. So this is not gonna be the last day of the month, and because of the last day of the month is going to be one day away from itself, and tomorrow that I'm gonna be uploaded for last two videos to go. I think this is actually for the last one that I just can be able to make, and let's just get started as well. So we're starting inside of Undertale Comic Studio, as we're gonna be spawning like here, as we includes around for the spoilers, including for some sort of like these things. These characters includes Alpes, Asgore, Azrael, Flowey, Frisk, Metaton, Papyrus, Sans, Tariel, and Undyne. I'm probably sure that some sprites are made hidden for some sort of like those things as well. But as you can notice that the Undertale is owned by Toby Fox. Toby Fox as well. The later sprites have just coming soon. All the Tarnu, or like those Deltarune sprites is gonna be coming soon. And I'm sure that we just forgotten on our last videos, we just forgot to do for our submitted sprites like Demon as well. So we're gonna be actually for the showcasing around of those monster flowers like these persons, and a multiple of chapters, write them ourselves, and which there could be for some sort of monsters like there. So, and what about for its a little dog as well. So I hopefully that could be able to be so much as well. So we have multiple of NPCs as well. As we're getting a little bit down, we got a hot dog man. And not a hot dog man, a hot dog, some sort of like those guys as well. So where is the last page that we got anything from here? We got a little series amount of dog as well, so we have a dog as well. So, and the last one, for some sort of reasons, we got some sort of a monster, I guess, that turns into an extremely monsters. But we don't think this is actually for some sort of an unknown kid. So, looks like we have absolutely having a little bit of one person as well, who has been turned into some sort of a crazed monster as well. So I shouldn't be able to be added for like anything as well. So let's see for the submitted sprites we got here. We got Deadly Flowey from up here. For the alt sprites of Flowey, Sans, and Omega Flowey was more scarier than ever that you ever expected. I don't really think this isn't going to be for children like it is, because I'll be rating it against for the age of 17, like those things. What is this? The Family Guy version of for the little kid as well. There's Jerry, the Flowey TV. I think this is the actual TV that way just completely able to add this, so I might gonna be doing this a little bit later. And there is for some sort of a Family Guy version again, and some sort of an eye, Chara, and Toriel. That Chara was an incident for some sort of a turning of some sort of a monster. It was actually isn't going to be real, but it's just in the game for some sort of one reason that can turn into ourselves for an untold necessary as well. So, looks like we have done here for some sort of a submitted sprites, as we got like anything as we possibly need to do as well. So next one is the props. We got colors of the hearts, and we got couches, I mean for some sort of seats, basketball, a bell, a dog food, a sword, and like not anything as presents, and smashed tomatoes as well. So even if we just include the piano as well, we got some sort of an effects of like those things. We got some sort of like smashes like those things, and gotta be burned on fire like anyways. And finally the backgrounds was pretty endless, that we absolutely found out that I'm not supposed to do. Like whenever that we just actually going to be spawn some more. It looks like this is actually for some sort of a luxury house, or some sort of an outside of a building as well. So how many images that we got? It was impressive to get a lot of those things, as we finally get things throughout for the further redo. So the second page is we got to do this. The snow den is over here. If I'm gonna be trying to do like anything like it does, it was snowy out there from outside of that world. So they should be able to be sitting down. I think this is actually for some sort of a little dog as well. So this is the hotel shop as well, and I might able to be added Cookie Run characters for later on. And we got onto the bar at the end of those, some sort of a screen as well. So we have a little bit of night sky of those things, unless we got absolutely two more, and that will be it as well. So we got a little bit more. We got an engine room we possibly have here for Undertale as well. So I'm still going to be added a little bit more, and there must be some sort of a sunny side as well. So we got a little bit for sunrise as we possibly to do this, and the town that we just eventually got here. So I'm slightly going to be added automobiles, and instead of these characters, let's just probably still using crossovers by always using Cookie Run comics as well, or some sort of a sprites like anyways as well. So without further ado, let's just go into spawn Sonic or Pizza Tower, I guess. And I'm making sure that I'm gonna be right back at this video until I just going to be completely finished. After using for some sort of a studio crossovers, we eventually added Hot Wheels cars for the 6 of them. And now we have seen the results that we still needed to add for some more cars as well. I still never being able to be imagined like anyways as well, that we didn't able to be spawning cars against over here, and not the cars from over there from like White Lily Cookie as well. So I'm probably sure that doesn't pretty working anymore for such as well. So that does not, hopefully that is going to be spawning as well for such as many more other customers as well. So even though that we just having for a little bit for many more times as well, as we're going to be added for some sort of for Silver Bell, White Lily, and the Elder Fairy over here. In the deserts, we didn't absolutely going to spawn a Baja vehicles around over here, and especially for like any of those things as well. Before we're going to be end of this video, we got for tons of Hot Wheels cars and a mixed characters, and one enemy for some sort of a knight as well, that this guy carrying most of the cars for like 6 of them as well, that I just didn't absolutely did like anyways as well. Not 2 visitors, as we got 1 visitor, or like those 2 employees like those homers. And we got 1 thing for like, this is not some sort of a boss, unless he was actually already defeated as well. And we got for some sort of like this snake as well. We got snake as well for just a little bit for 1 thing as well, that is going to be crawling in. And there's the janitor that could clean, and that in charge of this house like anything as well. So we got Gustavo right over here as well, and that must be for a big breed like those, a big kind of an unknown doe. We got Pepino, who was apologizing it to be answering for some sort of a check-in. We got the noise from over here. He's gonna be a little bit roaming around from this time, and we got a fake Pepino who is actually in line like anything as well. And into the bar that we absolutely added pizza heads like anything as well, and especially there must be one enemy over here as we possibly need it. So looks like we're just possibly that we try to add a white lily over here with some sort of a passion that we got for over to the end of this video. So actually this is not the final result, as I'm gonna be putting around for white lily cookie over here and many other characters like from any of those things such as hero cookie. But we don't pretty guess this is actually from the last year as well, and even for especially like those things was in all times as well. And that should be some sort of for a newer version of her for this time, and this is actually for a little bit of old hood as well. So it was a new Queen of Fairies as well, and the Golden Light we got over here. So we just eventually added over here and make sure she was a little bit small, really long small. And I should be able to add Lily Bell as well. I'm probably sure that is a white lily that we just eventually that we got to do this. So even that we just spawn over here as a little bit of one of a family, like really it is, like the daughter or like anything from It Is One, and of course that we got anything from It's Only One Purpose like itself, and we still added for some sort of a Lily Bell or Silver Bell cookie like it was, and recently that was actually for Blue Lily and the Lily Bell as well. Or like this, gotta be doing like this well as well. I'm probably sure that I just keep it on saying for a little bit very much as well. And I shouldn't believe like this, that I just never expecting to do this. So if you like for today's video, and you might gotta be headed out to do what I'm gonna be finding out what is absolutely to do this. So and for our first days of the month, let's just continue to review back to the comic studio like it was. So if you didn't actually get to be added for some sort of an automobiles, like an automobiles like there was, so leave a like on for my previous videos from the last year and subscribe to my channel. And probably thanks for watching. And before that is going to be end of this video, really quick, it was going to be in description below, especially that you're going to be over at age of 18 as well. And especially the main website is going to be linked in description down below. So thanks again, and I have not for just going to be review for this the last time as well. So this is not the last time like anyways from the all time like those things as well. So I'm going to be talking to you mini lads all later, and I'm gonna be signing off like there anyways. Bye bye. I'm probably sure that I'm gonna be went off.